as an artist, I don't want to just create something that's technically perfect. I want to create a work that moves and stirs the soul. I'm Alicia Morgan. I'm a soprano, a teacher, and a composer. So when Salonnières commissioned me to compose a piece to perform with them, I turned to my very wise sister to ask for advice on what text I could set to music. And I wasn't expecting her immediate response, which was, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart," the passage from Proverbs. That was a passage of scripture that resonated with me because I had memorized it as a youth. And thinking about that text just brought this melody into my mind immediately.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
I didn't have everything I was looking for, though. I had this desire to create an epic duet between Jamie and myself because we had sung the flower duet Sous les Domépes from the opera Lakmé in 2019. And it was such a heavenly experience that I wanted to emulate those beautiful climactic moments of angelic parallel thirds. One of the most difficult parts to compose was the B minor section. It was a few days into the quarantine when I got to the part where I ran out of text, but the music needed to keep going. And I had this desire, because of what was going on in the world, to portray that turmoil that I think I wasn't alone in feeling. So that came out, I think, in the virtuosic texture in the piano and the descending lines in the violin. Now, by contrast, the vocal duet forms this juxtaposition, which I felt like symbolized this constant, sustaining devotion to God and trust in Him during these difficult times of fear and uncertainty, which we can hear in the piano and the violin. The text that I felt fit so perfectly in these measures came from the Lord's Prayer. I felt like it was this perfect bridge between hoping that we were being directed by God to feeling like He was leading us and finally delivering us to a place in the music and in life where we could sing praises of alleluias and phrases of angelic parallel thirds. It was a year after I had finished the composition when we actually went into the studio to record. And of course, it fell in the middle of this horrible time in my life. And I thought it wasn't fair that I had looked forward to performing with these wonderful ladies for so long, yet I was physically and emotionally exhausted. But in retrospect, I look back and think the timing was a blessing. What really happened was the music and the power of collaboration brought me out of this place of darkness and grief and gave me a moment of reprieve, bringing peace to my soul. So my purpose as a composer was realized in myself, in my own journey. My own soul was moved. my hope is that when others listen to this piece, they will hear the passion and the intention behind it, and for a moment be able to feel that piece themselves, even if it's just a fraction of what I experienced.